Thank you very much. I'm gonna speak about the regional strategy that was behind for what Venezuela is suffering right now, because you may think that Venezuela is an isolated case, but it has a regional explanation. So the first thing I want to say is there are three ways in which Europe can contribute to end socialism and promote free markets in Latin America. The first way, socialism is socialism, here in Mars, in Latin America, and in Asia. There is no way that you can help us by saying that socialism works in Europe, but in Latin America it doesn't, because we have a culture where just socialism always gets corrupted. No. Socialism always leads to corruption, and first comes socialism and then corruption, because socialism gives absolute power. And what happens with absolute power? Well, absolute corruption. So what we need to understand is that socialism means the control of all the production by a small group in government. And that always leads to the same things: trade barriers, different rules, giving privileges to some businessmen against other entrepreneurs that don't have those privileges, collectivism, crony capitalism, artificial oligopolies, insane labor regulations where the unions become way more exploitative to the employers than the people that are supposedly giving those jobs. So we need to understand that instead of having the discussion of inequality about material goods, we need to start talking about equality under the law. If we are not all equal under the law, then the disasters of Venezuela happen. So what we need from Europe is that speech of understanding that socialism doesn't work. It didn't work in the Soviet Union, it didn't work in China, it didn't work in North Korea, it didn't work in Cuba, doesn't work in Venezuela, it wouldn't work in Mars. Because the way it is structured goes against human nature. It depends on humans not having rational behaviors for their own well-being. So that's